You think you're helping your child calm down, but the truth is, every time you stop their discomfort too fast, it comes back even stronger. This video will show you exactly how your reactions are training their behavior and why the cycle keeps repeating. You're sitting at the table. Your child starts whining because they're bored. You reach for your phone and hand it over immediately, before things escalate. You know it's not ideal, but in this moment, you just want a quiet second. So you do it again. Nothing explodes. Everything seems fine. But something is being built. Your child's brain is not learning to calm down. It's learning how to get out. In the next few minutes, you'll see exactly what your child is learning in those moments and why the behavior you're trying to stop keeps getting stronger. Let's break it down. You don't wait. You fix it before it even begins. Imagine your child starts whining in a restaurant, and within seconds, you slide your phone across the table like a reflex. You tell yourself, I just need them to stop right now. But here's the truth. You're removing the discomfort so fast that your child never learns how to face it. When you provide instant relief, the brain links discomfort to an external fix, every single time. Too fast. No internal soothing pathway is ever activated. The cost? A dangerously low frustration tolerance where they expect an immediate escape the moment things get hard. Do you think you're calming them? You didn't calm them. You just removed the moment. And once the brain learns that shortcut, it starts using it. Next time, the whining starts earlier. The crying becomes louder, faster. You find yourself asking, why is this getting worse? It's not getting worse. It's getting efficient. A reinforcement loop has formed. More intensity leads to a faster response from you, which only creates a stronger pattern. The behavior is working. Now, escalation has become the default behavior. Mild discomfort turns into a massive reaction, because that's the shortcut to relief. Your child isn't losing control. They're learning control. And what they're learning next is even more subtle. They don't stay, because they were never asked to. Think about the moment your child says, I'm bored, after only a few minutes of silence. They immediately reach for anything to fill the gap. Without exposure to stillness, no tolerance is ever built. The brain learns to avoid discomfort instead of processing it. Stillness feels uncomfortable. This creates a short attention span and a constant dependence on stimulation. You say, they just can't sit still. But the truth is, calm kids are not born. They are trained by what they sit through. And without realizing it, you keep removing that training. You call it support, but nothing is left for them to figure out. You praise every small action immediately and fill their schedule just to ensure they're never uncomfortable. You tell yourself, I'm helping them feel confident. But in reality, external validation is replacing their internal drive. There's no space left for problem-solving or self-regulation. No space equals no growth. This leads to low intrinsic motivation and a heavy dependence on feedback and structure. Do you really think this is helping? Confidence doesn't come from constant support. It comes from surviving small struggles. And then comes the moment that matters most. You step in right when it gets hard. That's the moment that mattered. Your child starts to cry, and you immediately distract, explain, or shut it down. You tell yourself, this is too much for them. But the truth is, you're interrupting the emotion before the processing is even complete. Right there, the brain never learns to move through discomfort on its own. The cost? Emotions feel overwhelming later in life, and they'll depend on external calming forever. Are you actually helping them grow? You didn't help them through it. You pulled them out of it. You stay. You don't rush to end it. When your child gets upset, you stay close, but you don't fix it immediately. You tell yourself, this feels harder than just stopping it. But in reality, this is where co-regulation activates. This is the work. Over time, the brain learns to process emotion internally instead of running away. Without this, they develop lifelong avoidance patterns and low resilience under stress. Calm isn't something you give your child, it's something you train with them. And that is the foundation for everything that follows. Your child isn't struggling because they're too sensitive. They're struggling because discomfort never became something they could stay in. Reactive parents stop the moment, but aware parents stay through it. Because what you remove today becomes what they can't handle tomorrow. Think about the last time your child got uncomfortable. Did you stay or did you fix it? If this helped you see something you didn't notice before, stay here for more. They don't need you to make it easier. They need you to not take it away.